Here in Times Square, I've got my mask with me, and right now we're silently standing. People have signs everywhere, and it's really a humbling, very solemn moment. A lot of police here. Times Square. Around offering water and snacks.
Black lives matter! 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 Say your name! Say your name! Say your name! Say your name!
The protests that I've attended have been so peaceful. People just want to march and show that they're angry, but they want to do that in a very peaceful way. I've left the protest, and it's eerie how quiet it is away from the protest, but as I'm walking around New York, you can see a lot of stores have boarded up their storefronts. There's some behind me that are starting to get boarded up, and the street is quiet with the exception of hearing people put up these boards on storefronts. You can see right over here behind me, there's some people who are putting up boards on this storefront here. So a lot of people are really battening down the hatches for another night of protests. The protest I just attended was incredibly peaceful. There's a huge police presence, but the police and protesters have been incredibly cooperative with each other. There was the protest that I attended. There was a quick rally in Times Square. And there were a few times where protesters were getting in the street where cars were passing, and so police officers would ask the protesters to just move from the street. They would usually just say, please move, and so the protesters, of course, would always comply. There were a few people who were trying to disrupt the rally at various times, but the protesters usually worked with police to move people who were being disruptive. At one point in time, there was a medium-sized group of people running towards the protest, screaming expletives at the police officers, and there were a few people beside me in the protest who met them and said, look, please be quiet. We don't want this to be disruptive. We really just want to show our support for George Floyd's family and show that we will not tolerate police brutality and racism, but we want to do that in a peaceful way. And so I was glad that I was able to see that.